Hey everybody, welcome to this quick video. My name is Coach Sean. I'm going to be showing you how you can earn 5 streams of income with the Herbalife marketing plan. So let's jump into it real quick. So once you've done your Herbalife registration, you've qualified and done your activation with your trainee coach, you immediately open up your first area of income called retail profit. And this is between 25 and 50% discount that you get on the products. So let's use an example here. If a client gets from you a shake and tea, for example, it'll be about 1,200 Rand. The client's going to pay you. But of course, because you're now a coach with a discount, you have to only pay Herbalife 900 Rand for those two products. So now what's going to happen is that difference between your discount and what the client paid you is your retail profit. So that's 300 Rand. Now, I don't know where you are in your life at the moment, but when someone and I started to be able to earn cash on a daily basis was absolutely crucial to, buy bread and milk and put petrol in the car. So if you need cash immediately, retail profit's going to be your best friend. Because you can literally get a client today and put cash in your pocket today. There's no waiting for this money. Now, the exciting part, of course, is there's no limit to the amount of clients that you can get. But in this example, let's say you only help 10 people, on the shake and the tea. That means you're going to be making 3,000 Rand a month in retail profit. So that's a great income. Maybe it'll be enough to cover the cost of your own products for sure. Maybe you would like to pay off your bond a little bit earlier, put your kids in a better school. It really doesn't matter, what you do with the income. It's entirely up to you. But this is great cash flow in your pocket every single day. And what's exciting is as you continue this over a period of time and maybe you get more clients, what's going to happen is you're going to jump to the 35%, 42, and ultimately to the 50% discount. So let's have a look what happens if you're at the 50% discount, which is what we call a supervisor. That same client's going to pay you 1,200 Rand for the products, but now you're only paying Herbalife 600 Rand for those products. So the difference, 600 Rand, stays in your pocket. So if you're now helping 10 clients, you're going to be making 6,000 Rand a month in extra income. So that'll definitely cover the cost of your own products, perhaps even for the rest of your family as well. So you'll be eating Herbalife for free. But could send you on a better holiday for the year. Definitely help you to add to buying a better car if that's what you're looking for. So it's a great income that you can start making right away with Herbalife called retail profit. The exciting part now is the second area of income, though, for me, is what we call wholesale profit. So this is between 8 and 25%. So let's say, for example, now one of your clients named John says, "Hey, I'm loving this program. I'm getting a good result. I want to help my family and friends." And he goes out and he finds himself 10 clients. He's going to earn 3,000 Rand retail profit. But of course, now you've been holding John's hand. You've been teaching John what to do. You've been helping along his journey for his own product result. So what Herbalife now says to you is they're going to pay you the difference between your discount and John's discount. So if you're at the 50% discount and John's at the 25% discount, the difference between that is 25%. So what that means is that every time John makes 3,000 Rand retail profit, Herbalife's going to pay you 3,000 Rand in wholesale profit. Now, let's say, for example, you've got Sia and you've taught Sue how to do exactly the same thing. They're each looking after 10 clients on a shake and tea. You're now going to be paid 3,000 Rand times three, which is 9,000 Rand in wholesale profit. So this is a very exciting sort of income that starts to develop simply from teaching others to do what you do. So now you've got your 6,000 Rand retail profit from helping your clients. If you add 9,000 Rand to that from helping three coaches do the same thing, you're going to be adding significant income. But the exciting part is what happens if you get more than three. So there's no limit to the amount of coaches you can have in your team, right? So if you had 10 coaches who are each just looking after 10 clients on a shake and a tea, that would put 30,000 Rand wholesale profit in your pocket. Now add that to your retail, and now you're starting to get a significant income, for a very part-time business. And this is 36,000 Rand, the two of them added together. And now the third area of income is going to kick in, and that's called royalty income when John gets smart, because eventually John's going to say, hang on a second, I don't want to be at 25%. I also want to be at 50%. So let's have a look at an example of what happens when John gets to 50%. Now what happens is, remember, John's got a team of coaches. He's got a bunch of customers. These coaches have customers. So he's doing quite a big turnover of business. So Herbalife are now going to pay you up to 5% royalty on the retail turnover of John's business for the rest of your life, guys. So this is the forever money. Obviously with Herbalife being around 45 years worldwide, 30 in South Africa, some distributors have already passed on and coaches have passed on, but their kids are still earning this royalty income every single month. So this is a legacy. This is a income that you can leave for your family in your will. But what's exciting is that not only would you be paid 5% royalty on the turnover of John's business, but let's say John introduces Sam. Sam gets to the supervisor level. Sam now has a team of coaches and customers. You're going to be paid 5% on the turnover of Sam's business. Now, of course, you might know Sam, but you might not know Sam. It doesn't really matter. You're still going to be paid that royalty income. Sam will do exactly the same thing. And if Sam introduces Debbie in the UK, you're going to get paid 5% on the turnover of Debbie's business for the rest of your life, guys. So this royalty income gets paid 3 levels deep, infinitely wide. And this example, where Debbie's in the UK, you will actually earn that royalty in foreign currency, which for us South Africans with the current exchange rates is very, very favorable for us. So this is just our first 3 levels of income. Obviously, we can't predict how much you would earn at a royalty income because it depends on the size of John, Sam, and Debbie's business. And remember, there would be more than just John, Sam, and Debbie as well. So the income can get significantly higher than your wholesale and your retail profit. Now, the fourth and fifth area of income is what we call monthly bonuses. So the monthly bonuses is now 2 to 7% paid on top of the 5% royalty income. And then you get the yearly Mark Hughes bonus, which is actually 1% of the company's turnover, which is shared with the top coaches around the world. So this is just the first 3 areas of income. I'm sure you can already see the potential. We'll go into more about incomes 4 and 5 later in a different video, but I hope you see the current potential. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you at one of our trainings around the country pretty soon.